Today's presentation, we'll be going over taking, editing, and sharing photos from your phone. So how exactly can you take photos like a pro? You can be using your phone as a high quality camera. You don't have to be a professional photographer or have a fancy camera to take high quality pictures. There are some simple tricks you can use to enhance your photo taking skills, such as grid lines, set focus, adjust lighting, self-timer, and lastly, panorama. So we'll be going over through all of these skills. So firstly, grid lines. So by going over the rule of thirds, if you break down your image into thirds, the points of interest should be along the lines for the photos to be more balanced or precise and also visually appealing. So when the subject is positioned off center, the photo becomes more dynamic. So turn on the grid lines on an iPhone, go to settings, choose photos and camera, and switch grid on. If you have a Samsung, launch the camera app, go to settings, scroll down, and switch the grid lines option to on. Setting focus and adjusting the lighting. So avoid blurry and over or underexposed photos. So to set the focus, simply tap on the subject you want to focus on. And after you tap, you'll see a small sun icon and a vertical scale. To change your mobile camera's exposure, lightness levels, slowly slide your finger up and down the scale. Slide up for more brightness, slide down for less brightness. And to lock the exposure, tap and hold a part of the image for a few seconds. You'll see the message AE/AF lock in yellow. And so you can now move the camera to another location while the exposure stays the same. To reset it, just tap the screen again. Looking at panoramas, if you have an iPhone, you must have a 4S or later. For iOS 7 or 8, use your finger to scroll the bottom bar on the phone until it says Pano. For iPhone iOS 6, you can go into Camera, Options, then Panorama. You can take panos from left to right or vice versa. So for Androids, you must have a Samsung Galaxy S3 or later. You can go into Camera, then Mode, then Panorama. And then you can take panos side to side or up and down. First, tap the shutter button to begin the panorama shot. So slowly move the camera horizontally along the path displayed on your screen. Keep your phone steady and on the same level the entire time. Lastly, you can move all the way to the end of the space allowed, or you can stop your panorama at any time by tapping the shutter button again. For self-timers, if you have an iPhone, launch the camera app, tap on the time icon at the top of your screen, choose between 3 and 10 seconds, then press the shutter button. Now, if you have an Android, launch the camera app, go to the settings, scroll down, and switch the timer option to on. You can choose between 2, 5, and 10 seconds, and then lastly, press the shutter button. So this option comes in handy if you want to take a picture of yourself, but you don't have anyone to take it. So put on the timer, set up your phone, and go in front of the camera to pose. Here are some other tips that you can also use. So avoid zooming in on your subject. It will make the picture appear grainy or perhaps pixelated. So get closer instead. Make sure to use natural lighting. find different perspectives by using unique angles. Clean your phone's lens with a soft handkerchief before taking a photo to get rid of lint and dust. Now we'll be looking over photo editing apps and how to use them. Objectives. Photo editing can come in handy when photos don't turn out quite how you imagined. We will review some basic photo editing apps that you can easily use to edit your photos. These apps will allow you to do things like make a photo appear brighter if it's too dark, correct red eyes that sometimes appear when you use flash, crop photos to reframe or to cut something out, and more. iPhone or iPad photos. So your iPhone or iPad photo app offers some basic editing tools. So if you are looking to do some simple recoloring, cropping, or adjusting, you may not need to look beyond what is already built into your phone. To start editing, all you need to do is click Edit in the top right-hand corner of your phone screen. Choose to do your own coloring or select a filter. And then you can crop and straighten up photos. iPhotos on a Mac. Your Mac computer's photo app offers the same basic editing tools as your phone with a bit more capability and ease. So to start editing, all you need to do is click Edit in the top right-hand corner of the photo screen. Choose to do your own coloring with tons of different editing options or select a filter. Crop and straighten up photos. And you can also do simple retouching with iPhoto, allowing you to fix small blemishes on photos. So for Google Photos, your Android device will have Google Photos built in, downloadable on any device. This also offers basic editing tools. So to start editing, all you need to do is click this symbol over here in the bottom left-hand corner of the photo screen. So it'd be over here. And choose to do your own coloring with tons of different editing options or select a filter. And lastly, you can crop and also straighten up your photos. So for Windows Photos, with Windows Photos built into Windows computers, you can easily crop, rotate, add a filter, and automatically enhance your photos. So start by selecting Edit and Create at the top of your screen on the photo you want to edit. Select Edit, and then select either Crop and Rotate, Filters, or Adjustments. Features to tweak light, color, clarity, and remove red eyes. You can also make minor changes or touch up blemishes and adjustments using red eye or spot fix. If you post your photos to Instagram, you can use the app's built-in editing tools. They are limited, but great for some filtering and coloring. So when you click through to post your photos, you'll see editing options and filters. You can also use the magic wand at the top of the screen to do an auto adjust, meaning Instagram will make small adjustments to your photo to make it look better. Snapseed is a pretty extensive app. So first you can start by clicking open in the top left-hand corner of the app. And so here you will select a photo from your library. You can use looks to select filters or tools to choose from the many options Snapseed offers. Select certain areas of the screen to isolate and edit. Then you can add text and frames to your photos, plus all the basic cropping, rotating, and adjusting that you can do on other apps. There are also many apps out there dedicated solely to making a digital photo collages. So one of the most simple ones would be Layout by Instagram. So simply select the photo you want to use in a collage, and then select the layout you would like them to be displayed in. When you're happy with your collage, upload them directly to Facebook and Instagram, or you can just save them. So sharing photos. So after editing your photos, you can share them with friends and family on social media, over text, or by email. So to view your photos, launch your photo gallery app, choose the picture you want to share, and click on the share icon. So it could be this icon or this icon over here. So you can text, WhatsApp, or email it to a specific person, share it on Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat, save to Google Drive, and so many more options. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to learn this lesson with the Cyber Seniors mentor, please go to cyberseniors.org or call 1-844-217-3057 to register for a one-on-one phone session. We also host weekly tech and drop-ins sessions from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursdays.